The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
YouTube. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. FOMC day today, guys. FOMC day today. So it's going to be a big day all around. Stocks, crypto, everything. FOMC day. Going to see what's going on today. Got a lot of stuff to get into. Over there on YouTube, you guys can see, if you go full screen, the comments are rolling through. If you're over there on X, go ahead and do what you guys got to do. Like and share this thing out. If you're over there on TikTok, go ahead and keep tapping that like screen as you guys keep rolling in. Let's get the likes up. Really appreciate that. A lot to get into today, man. This market is FOMC, so we shall see. We're gonna get a 25 basis point rate cut today. That's pretty much baked into the market already. But like I tell you guys on every FOMC day, it doesn't really matter what the rate cut is at the given moment. We know it's going to be 25 basis points. The key is that press conference, and do we get more rate cuts coming in December or do we not? That's going to dictate where the markets go after that press conference. And right now, the CPI data has come in a little bit. You're doing a good job. Thanks, JK Lounge, brother. JK Lounge in the building. What's going on, JK? I hope you're doing well. But that press conference going to do is going to be what it's all about, right? Because the CPI data came in a little bit cooler than what was expected. So that December rate cut's kind of in question right now on whether you're going to get it, whether you're not going to get it. If there's any signs that we don't get that December rate cut, you're going to see this market start to price out what they've already priced in. And that's going to be negative for crypto. It's going to be negative for stocks. It's going to be negative for everybody. But as people start rolling in, click that like button. Click that share button on YouTube and X, and over there on TikTok. Just keep smashing that like screen, y'all. Let's get them likes up. Let's get this thing rolling. Let's get this thing out there. Let's make sure that people know that we're here today, and we're going over this FOMC stuff. We're gonna go over a little bit of the stock market and a lot of crypto. So let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Let's see what the heck's going on up in here today. Good morning, Junior. Good morning. Like I said, my man JK Lounge is up in the building. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? And I hope everybody's doing good, man. Hope everybody's doing good. JK, you're doing good. Good. Over there on TikTok, what do we got? We got people rolling in. Any questions? Go ahead and put them in there, and I'll get to them the best I can. So go ahead and just keep tapping that like screen over there on TikTok. We'll hit that like and that share button. We'll wait for people to kind of roll in here a little bit, but we'll chop it up a little bit until that happens. You guys got me for about an hour. So we're gonna go ahead. Let me just get these screens ready to rock and roll. Got one more screen to pull up here, and then we'll be set. We'll be ready, and we'll get into it, man. Got President Trump over there doing his Asian tour right now. Big meeting, big meeting today with the leader of China, and they're going to try to work out this deal, this trade deal. If they can work out this trade deal, you'll see the markets react to that positively. It looks like they may already have a deal going on, but we're going to see if they can pull that off and get that thing signed. Looks like we might be moving from 100% tariffs down to 10% tariffs. If we can get to 10% tariffs, that's going to be absolutely phenomenal for the markets. The markets will react to that. They are going to talk NVIDIA as well over there. They will talk NVIDIA as well during that conference, as they were talking about. And as you guys can see, you guys will see here in a second, NVIDIA stock is absolutely booming. They got deals going on all over the place. And yo, Ken, what's going on? Good morning, my brother. Good morning. How are you? Good morning, good early afternoon to you, Ken. How are you, my man? How are you? So yeah, they got deals rolling up. NVIDIA's got deals rolling up all over the place, and their stock right now is sitting over $200. On this channel right here, we're telling you guys to buy and hold NVIDIA at right around $99, right? We're looking at it. We're saying to you guys, go ahead and hold this thing right around 200. I mean, right around 100, and go ahead and hold it. Obviously now you should be doubled up. You should be doubled up at this point. Ken, you all good, brother? Good, my brother. Yeah, so we should be doubled up at this point right now, and waiting for that next move up. And NVIDIA is doing good. All of the stocks, the tech stocks themselves, have been beating expectations so far. We got Google that's going to report later on today, I believe. We'll see if they can't beat their expectations as well. So everything is looking solid over there. Now we just need Trump to go ahead and finish this China deal that they're kind of working on today. And we need the FOMC meeting to come in. And the only thing Powell's got to do is just not give any indication that he's going to not cut rates in December. And but with the cool CPI data that came out, inflation came in a little bit better than what was expected. Good for the people out here buying goods, bad for the markets, right? Because the markets priced in a rate cut in October, and they priced in one in December. And like I said, now that one in December is kind of up in the air a little bit on whether we'll get it, whether we won't get it. So we'll see where we're headed. But definitely, you guys know my philosophy. I do not trade on FOMC days. The markets are too volatile on these days. They're really trading off of minute to minute news, and that's not the kind of market that you want to be trading in at this point. So I do not trade on these days. The Fed doesn't care about consumers. No, they really don't, Junior. But the CPI data is what it is, right? And we have to look at it and know that the Fed, that's going to be one of the Fed's decisions, right? Their decision points. But we definitely need that rate cut in December for these markets to really start even to keep taking off, especially in crypto. And if we don't get that, then boy, oh boy, we're gonna be pricing some stuff out of the market. Some stuff that was already priced into the market will be pricing out of the market. I think you kind of seen that yesterday. The crypto market started to take a pull back yesterday, and I think that was institutional investors kind of pulling their money out of the market a little bit. Just because that December rate cut was in question. So we'll see. DG, what's up this morning? What's going on, Selmo? I'm good, brother. How are you? How are you, brother? How are you? We're getting into the markets right now, man. Selmo's right on time. Selmo's always right on time. He's always right on time, baby. Yo, over there on TikTok, keep smashing that like button. Y'all keep smashing that screen. Keep smashing that screen. TikTok likes to see that. Let's get them likes up. Let's get the shares out there. Let's get the likes going. Let's get the shares out there. I can see the number of people that are watching in the background. You know, not really comment, but I can see you watching. So just go ahead and like it. At least like it and share it out. Helps the channel. Helps me. Really appreciate it. So let's go ahead. Let's get into these markets. Let's look and see what we got going on. The Asian markets, they traded okay last night. They closed okay. Not terrible. You know, not great, but not too bad. We got the European markets over there right now. Yo, Ken, we're just trading sideways right now, baby. You gotta start pumping some money into that market, man. You gotta help us out. Usually, when I'm streaming live, you're pumping your money into the market, making me look good over here, putting it all in green. Go ahead, man. Start pumping that market up. The trade, okay, just okay. The United States pre-markets as well, just average. We're just trading sideways, but we're setting new all-time highs, right? We're setting new all-time highs over here in the stock market almost on a daily basis. So, you know, markets are actually looking pretty damn good. So, you know, not too bad, but keep smashing that like button, keep smashing that share button, and keep smashing the screen over there on TikTok. Let's go ahead as we move on. Let's get more people in here. Where's Seiko? Yo, I don't know. SNAP benefits are running out at the end of the month, so he's probably trying to figure out what he's going to do, over there. But yo, so he's probably going through some tough times. But Nvidia is actually taking off, guys. Nvidia shares now popped, another 3%, moved up over $200, man. You look at it right now, sitting at 201. You double up, like I said, double up. We would have been you're on a double up right now. Circle is doing well. The ETFs, the Bitcoin, Ethereum ETFs, they're not doing too bad. You come over here, we're gonna look at a little bit of this news that we got going on, because it's got some good news, as well. You got Bitwise's spot Solana ETF draws 69.5 milli on its debut as the new HBAR and Litecoin ETFs basically have taken a crap dive up to this point. And we talked about this a lot on this channel, and I'm a firm believer in this. Institutional investments, you're in an institutional bull run, right? So a lot of institutional money's coming in. So this is where that money's coming in. It's coming in through these ETFs. There's so many ETFs that are getting ready to get launched. Not all of them are going to make it, right? Not all of them are going to be successful coming right out of the gates. So you have to be careful on just aping into the ETF over there, or thinking that an ETF is going to send your crypto to the moon just because you got an ETF approved. They're not all going to make it. You see the Solana one from Bitwise is actually doing pretty damn well. And you'll probably see this one start to gain ground as we move on. As this thing gets older and older, you'll probably see it do a little bit better. Like I said, the HBAR and Litecoin ones, they just didn't do too well. But again, look at it like this. Is anybody really building on a Litecoin network? Chances are probably no. Right? Chances are probably no. And is HBAR really that far along where people are really going to jump in to that ETF, right? So think about it in that sense right there. But Solana's a different story. Solana has been around for a while. Solana's here, and it's going to probably get a little bit more movement on it. Legalizing. legitimizing crypto with ETFs. Yeah, that's what they're doing. But the big money's flowing into the ETFs. I mean, let's just be honest. You know what I mean? That's where the money's coming from. We're in an institutional bull run. You know what I'm saying? And that's your ETFs are going to be the companies that are the cryptos that are successful with ETFs will be the cryptos that run this bull market. It's just the way it's going to go, right? Unfortunately, and we're in a different type of bull market. You look at we'll get into a little bit of some of these meme coins and stuff like that, and you'll see the difference in the amount of gains with some of these lower market caps versus some of these ones that have ETFs and are able to maintain. Scottish, my man, good morning. What's going on, dog? What's going on? Selfishly want the market to crash. Yeah, Scottish, the market, we may see a dip today. Like I said, like if there's not a sign of a December rate cut coming from Powell today, you're gonna see a step back in this market. It just kind of is what it is, and that CPI numbers did not help us when it came to the rate cut discussion. They just did not help us at all. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't trade on FOMC day. I don't trade until after the press conference, because people are trading on emotion at that point, and I'm not going to get into an emotional trading cycle. So made a 3x. You made a 3x on Pablo's new token. Nice, Scottish. You made a 3x on Pablo's new token. I hope you got out and left a little bit of a moon bag in there. That's how we do it, baby. We make that money. We get in, we get out, make that money. I've been leverage trading. The majority of what I've been doing lately is leverage trading. My bags are pretty much packed for my spot. Through the bear market, through the last 3 years of a bear market, I pretty much got them bags packed, and now it's just all about leverage trading for me. So we'll see. Selma, Jamaica's taking it rough right now, and that storm's headed straight for Cuba as well. So we shall see what kind of damage it does in Cuba. But yeah, it's definitely headed straight for Cuba. But the Bitwise Solana ETF is absolutely moving, guys. And remember, the Ethereum staking ETF, when that goes live, oh boy, I have a feeling that's going to send Ethereum. So we'll see what happens here. But definitely good news for Solana, not so good news for HBAR and Litecoin, as their ETFs up to this point have just been an absolute flop, right? Let's just be honest. They flopped yesterday. So we'll see. We will see what happens here. We'll get into some of this. We'll get into some price action over here in just a second. We'll get into some of that price action and see what else is going on, to see if we didn't miss any news. World Liberty Fi has actually been doing pretty well coming out of this. So yeah, it's set for a Binance US listing. World Liberty Fi is one of the reasons why you see that thing moving. Yo, how about CZ threatening to sue Elizabeth Warren for defamation of character? It's about time. It's about time. Somebody actually stood up to Elizabeth Warren and said, "Look, you can't just be out here throwing FUD out all over the place and basically crapping on crypto and not telling the truth." And it's about time. And I actually agree with what CZ's doing right now when he says, I'm going to sue you. What are you saying over there on TikTok? If I don't at least 10x my Yo, I don't know. You know, 10x in your money. You need to be in some projects. You need to be in some projects where they have some institutional money flowing in. Meme coins, lower market caps aren't doing that well right now. The man said if he's not 10x in his money on TikTok, he said he's pulling up. He's pulling up, baby. Pull up, baby. Let's go. But yeah, I mean it's really rough right now. Uh, Elizabeth Elizabeth Warren owns crypto. Elizabeth Warren got caught up in that FTX scandal. That's why she hates crypto. She got caught up in that FTX scandal. She lost some money. You know, Sam Bankman-Fried took her money to the bank, baby. So I think that's pretty much all the big news right now. Oh, you got PayPal that opened it with OpenAI. I'm sorry, PayPal linked up with OpenAI to make you're going to be able to make purchases through OpenAI, right in OpenAI, and they're going to be made through PayPal. That's key because PayPal is definitely big on cryptocurrency. So don't be surprised if you start seeing some crypto payments through OpenAI as well. So that's a big deal. It's a big deal for PayPal. Sent PayPal stocks through the roof yesterday, and I think you're going to see more and more of that. Also, SoFi. I know we're talking about a lot of stocks right now, but SoFi has allowed peer-to-peer payments inside of its app through stable coins and cross-border payments through stable coins. So when I say to you guys, cross-border payments have changed and people are doing things a little bit differently, you look at SoFi that opened up its app. So SoFi to SoFi users, you're able to make definitely cross-border payments and stablecoin transactions. And they say it's going to happen instantly. They didn't say what blockchain that they were going to use yet, but definitely that's a big deal for SoFi because you're basically putting instant cross-border payments from SoFi to SoFi instantly. So that's a huge deal for SoFi. It's a huge deal for stablecoins as well. And depending on what blockchain they use, it'll be a huge deal for blockchain as well. So like where SoFi's at, and everybody talks about ISO 2022 cross-border payments, all this stuff. Listen, we're not where we were 3 to 4 years ago. The landscape has changed. And people are smart enough now. These companies are smart enough now that they are going to be able to do it themselves. It's just a matter of what blockchain these guys are going to be using. So let me go over here in TikTok and see what we got going on. Yo, my man just took over the number 2 spot for giving over there on TikTok, man. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, man. Thank you as well. Thank you as well. So yeah, SoFi. I'm just saying, like these are what the companies are doing right now, right? And I mean, I know we all looked at it during the bull market and asked which blockchains, which projects were going to be the biggest for cross-border payments and all that stuff. You're looking at companies now starting their own blockchains, companies starting to build out ways to do it, or ways to do it by themselves. So the landscape's changing. BlackRock confirms partnership with XRP. Yeah, I seen that. BlackRock is getting in with the XRP. They're getting into the XRPL. They're gonna move some Ondo over there. We know that BlackRock is completely behind Ondo. They're gonna move some of that stuff on chain over there. But still, XRP's biggest partnership right now is with their trust Evergreen. I think it's Evergreen or Evergrave or something like that. That's their biggest partnership right now. That's what pumped their price. And that's what will continue to pump their price until their ETFs come out. The partnerships, XRP's got so many partnerships. but you haven't really seen them show up on chain. You haven't really seen the money move into XRP from a price standpoint until they got that trust. And once they got that trust, you started to see that money move. But the ETFs will move at XRP price. But with the amount that they're going to launch, it's going to take, once they launch them, it's going to take about 30 days to figure out which ones are going to make it, which ones aren't going to make it. So, we'll see. I think XRP's got a good upside. What is the upside to XRP? If you could get a $10 XRP out of this bull run, you're probably doing pretty well. But and that's a big jump from where we are right now. We're only sitting at what $2.60. That's a big jump. I'm not going to sit here and jump off the ledge and say where XRP is going to $100. I don't believe that. I just don't. The numbers don't show that. The math doesn't math on that. But a $10 XRP between 7 and 10 is probably where it's going to go. I'll probably start selling some of my XRP bags at 7 and leave some for 10 and go ahead, if it makes it to 10, go ahead and get out. Go ahead and get, Cash, thank you for becoming the #1 giver on my TikTok channel, man. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Go ahead and keep smashing that like button, y'all. Keep smashing that screen. Keep smashing that like button. Keep smashing that that share button as well, guys. Let everybody know we're out there. But yeah, Somo, that's my prediction when it comes to XRP. I'm not going to sit here and jump off the roof and go crazy. I do think it's going to make a run. I think it's going to be just fine in this bull run. I think it'll make a run. But I'm not jumping off the ledge saying that it's going to set the world on fire. I do think a lot of other people have caught up to XRP when it comes to cross-border payments. Just like we were just talking about SoFi and that peer-to-peer payment system that they got going on with stable coins. So I think the market share that they would have had 2 or 3 years ago, we keep cutting into that a little bit. Heat, good morning. What's going on, my brother? How are you? With every new technology that comes out, they're cutting into that a little bit. On-demand liquidity, is a big deal. I think that the reason I think that the trust is so important for XRP is because I don't think that there's going to be one blockchain or one project that's going to run the whole new financial system. I think that there's going to be multiple, and you're going to need multiple online. You're going to need multiple on-demand liquidity zones. And I think as you look at Swift, for example, Swift is probably going to be the biggest blockchain when it comes to cross-border payments and payment settlements, but they're going to need to be able to pull on-demand liquidity from XRP. They're going to have to pull it from Ethereum. They're going to have to pull it from a variety of different places. So I think you're going to see them go interoperable, and you're going to start to see them pull that on-demand liquidity from a number of different sources. And I think that that's how it's going to work. I think XRP will have a place in cross-border payments as well. But I think their biggest price impact is going to be with that on-demand liquidity and people interoperable pulling from that trust and utilizing that on-demand liquidity. But I think that the people that sit in the middle of that make all of these blockchains interoperable are going to be the biggest winners. I've said that for a long time, and I think that's Quant, and I think that's Chainlink and Pyth as well over there on Solana. I think that's an undervalued project right now. I don't think that people understand that Chainlink's not integrated into Solana. Pyth is integrated into Solana. And I think Quant's going to have a big run. I think that them three right there, linking all of the blockchains together, will have a bigger run than some of these blockchains that actually provide the liquidity and actually do the online payments. Because without them people linking everybody together and locking everybody together, this system doesn't work. So you got to understand that, like, XRP can't do it by themselves, HBAR can't do it by themselves. Ethereum can't do it by themselves. They have to have somebody to link all of these people together between public and private blockchains and make the system run. So 2 gifts. Thank you. Thank you for the 2 gifts over there on TikTok. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys over there. Keep smashing that like. Keep smashing that screen. Let TikTok know we're here so I don't have to go do anything behind the scenes. So I think that's how that's going to run. But my man Heat's up in the building. So what do we got going on in the cryptocurrency market right now? We got the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index sitting at 39. The altcoin season sitting at 26 out of 100. So kind of just chopping sideways. The market cap sitting at 3.81 trillion. Got to get to that $4 trillion mark. That's sitting at that $4 trillion mark is going to be huge because we got to get to 4.5. I think a $4.5 trillion market cap is kind of going to be where we're really going to start to see some of these massive altcoin gains, guys. But really, we're just dropping sideways. I don't expect a big, huge run up on this market cap until after the FOMC meeting. We're going to see a run up or we're going to see a run down, depending on what Powell says today, this afternoon, roughly about 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I believe that press conference usually is. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Picoin making a move. Yeah, Picoin's been making a move for the past couple of days. Last time I looked at it was up to like 25 cents. But yeah, Picoin, boy, it took a hell of a fall, but now it's starting to make a little bit of a move. You see the ETF inflow volume, the positive inflow volume from yesterday was sitting at 448 million, 448.5 million of positive inflows. You see it was led by Bitcoin. Ethereum just slightly on the board right there. So we'll see. 26 now. It's up to 26 now. All right, starting to move up a little bit, man. That thing got freaking crushed over the past couple of months. Picoin did, but starting to make a move. You know, I still every once in a while when I remember, I still go by and click the button and mine Pi, but it's just not something top on my mind right now. But you know, whenever I get a chance to hit the button, I'll hit the button. We got the Bitcoin dominance sitting at 59.2%, and the Ethereum dominance sitting at 12.7%. This Bitcoin dominance has to get below 55, right? And as long as this market is in fear, you're going to see the Bitcoin dominance continue to go up because that's safety for people, right? That's safety for people. They feel more comfortable in Bitcoin than they do in any other project in crypto. So they're going to run for safety. Want to see this Ethereum dominance get up to around 14, right? Want to see this thing get up to around 14. That's when you can start to see the altcoins move a little bit. But until then, we're just chopping sideways. And chopping sideways going into an FOMC meeting is not a terrible thing. Because if we get some big news, we'll get a big spring up, right? But obviously, if we get some negative news, we may get a little bit of a pullback. I'm not expecting a big pullback. I'm not expecting a big run or a big pullback either way today. I think we may see a pullback. We may see a little bit of a run, but I'm not expecting a rocket ship either way. And then we got the perpetual sitting at 925.6 billion dollars right now, and let's take a look and see where they're at. Where are people putting their money here? Let's see some of the ignorance out there. Let's see where the market makers are looking to go in and take some money. We'll look at Binance right here at $114,172. Over there just on Binance. You're looking at that Bitcoin price right there, right around 114. You're looking at 100x leverage. You got $3.62 million sitting up there at 100x. You know the market makers are going to want to go up and grab that on them shorts. So you got people shorting the market on 100x at right around 114, somewhere up in there. Huge amount right there coming down. You have You have some right here at 114.3. You have 100x leverage sitting here at 445.3 million. So you got a lot going on right there on short leverage. So yeah, there's a lot of leverage right around 114. So it wouldn't surprise me if we run up to about 114. We go ahead, we liquidate these guys and come back down a little bit on some negative news, and maybe try to catch some of these long liquidations up in here right around 110. Up in there, you got 50x right around. You got long sitting here right around 115 or so is where they'll get liquidated. So yeah, I can see the liquidation happening up in there. A lot of money sitting there at 50x, 25x, 100x, as you guys can see. So I can see that liquidation happening. So we'll see. Elmo, good morning, my brother. Good morning. Fuck pie, man. Pie's moving, baby. It's up to 26 cents. I know all I had to do was say pie and he'd show up. Yeah, it's like that. What's that? Candyman. When you say Candyman 3 times, Candyman. They kind of showed up in the mirror. So on the daily bubbles, we're kind of in red. You see Trump coin kind of doing well, Pi doing well at 15.5% on the day. Aerodrome is absolutely on the move, baby. 6.5%, 6.5%. Love Aerodrome. Back up to 97 cents. Absolutely on the move, baby. Yes, let's go, Aero. Let's go. What do we got going on the hourly over here? Ken's laughing at us. Ken and Junior are laughing at us. On the hour over here, we're starting to fill in green a little bit. Starting to pump the markets up, baby. We're up early. We're pumping the markets up a little bit, baby. Let's go. Got the Trump coin doing well. I'm not invested in that. I just can't get my head around that. You got Zcash over here up 1.2%. Zcash took a pullback yesterday. You know, I had a nice short going on Zcash last night. Cashed it out at like 314. It's back up to 333 right now. I mean, $332 right now. Looks like it's trying to make that move back to the upside. We'll see. There's still a lot of selling pressure in Zcash right now. Well, you'll see when we get into the chart. So, again, I took that short up out of there yesterday. I closed out all my trades because it's FOMC day, and we do not trade on FOMC day in my world. That's not what we do. Just got the number one spot. Yes, you did. You just got the number one spot, man. You just got the number one spot over there on the givers on TikTok. Yes, you did. You took the number one spot, man. Keep smashing that like screen, y'all, over there on TikTok. Like and share this thing out. Let's go. But yeah, Pi made a nice move up the chart yesterday. Pi, baby. Pi. I hope everybody KYC'd and got their money up out of their Scottish. Check out KDA. We will check out KDA here in just a second. When we get into the charts, we'll check it out, see if it's on TradingView. But yeah, the market looks good this morning. We got Bitcoin sitting right now at 113.1, $113,175. Not doing too bad. Ethereum's kind of trying to hold on to that $4,000 mark, sitting at $4,009 right now. Trying to hold on, baby. Man, got XRP sitting up here at 265, holding on to 260. XRP's holding on to 260, man. So we will see if it can hold on to it. It could be on with a positive FOMC meeting. We could be on our way up to 270. So definitely could see a run up there with just a little bit of good news. Could see that move up to 170. Pi is at a 27. Pi's moving, baby. Pie's moving. Let's go. Let's get that thing back up to 50 cents. Let's 2x it from here. Solana sitting at $198 right now. Like we said, that Solana ETF from Bitwise did very, very well last night. And we should see some more positive inflows if that ETF continues to move to the positive side. You're going to see more and more Solana positive inflows going on there. Got Cardano hanging in there at 64 cents. Got Hyper Liquid sitting here at $48.63. See what's going on there. Got my buddy Chainlink at $18, baby. We back up to 18 on Chainlink. Let's go. Let's go on Chainlink, man. Justin, good morning. How are you? So much more money to be made in the I think so. I think there's so much more money to be made in crypto right now, in the actual market. Yeah, Justin, I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you, like, when where I'm at right now in the market, and people are at different places in their trading journey in the market, right? Where I'm at in the market right now is, through the 3 years of the bear market, I've done pretty well on stacking up some of my spot bags, right? So I'm to the point now where I'm just kind of leverage trading, and I'm just kind of waiting, right? So yeah, Justin, your full-time job is full-time trading. Yeah, I mean, it's trading. I'm just leverage trading right now. And I'm leverage trading on the stock market, leverage trading in the crypto market. But people are in so many different paths of where they're at right now. Like, if you're just getting into crypto, I would say that you don't want to start leverage trading. Because it's a skill. It's probably better to just kick back and get some spot bags, understand how to read a chart, understand what it means, understand your indicators, understand all of that, and then dip your toe in. But I'll tell you, leverage trading has been more fruitful for me than holding, right? Because this really is not a holder's market right now. This is really a trader's market. Crypto is really a trader's market at this point right now. So it's just kind of where it is in this journey, right? But yeah, we got Stellar Sui sitting at 250, 253 right now. Not too bad. Sui, like Sui over there. Hedera has been trying to crush that 20 cent mark, man, but it just can't hold it right now. But I'm a big H bar fan. I think H bar is going to do good. Going to do really good in this run. I think it's gonna make a run up. You see Litecoin, it came out, like we said, with the ETF, and it was a flop. The H bar ETF was a flop too, but I could have called both of them for you. I kind of did here on the channel. Just said, there's just not enough positive. There's just not enough news around them two projects really to make their ETFs go. There's just not. So BTC over there on TikTok, the man said, who's that? Joe talking about BTC. BTC is a monster right now. Absolute monster. BTC, it's going back up to 120 something. And then we'll see where it goes from there. I want Pi to hit 250. Not this bull run. I think Pi's big run up is going to be next bull run. I think next bull run is where you'll see Pi take off. I think you'll see it catch some legs over there. Zcash sitting at $333 on the way up this morning. Definitely on the way up this morning. It took a big pullback yesterday, so kind of expected a little run up this morning. That's why I got out of my short last night. Pepe took a hit down to 70 cents, and I want to kind of kind of let you guys see some of this. Let's come over here to Coin Market Cap real quick, and let me just kind of explain to you guys, you know, what I mean when I say some of the things I say. Right? When we look at uh oh, this is just going to give me the networks for now. They changed the layout. Uh, when we look at some of the bigger projects, right, that have a successful ETFs, right, and you look at Bitcoin and you look at the chart, just sit back and look at the chart. It's been pretty stable, right, for the most part. You know, up and down, stable, stable. You know, up. You know, but for the most part, it's been stable. Ethereum as well has been trading in a range that's pretty stable, right? These two have successful ETFs that keep their price pretty propped up, right? XRP, I mean, it just went on this run. Other than that, it was in a downhill channel for a long time. Solana has two ETFs out right now, and you see this price kind of two in one of them being very successful. And you see this price kind of stabilize between 195 and 200, right? So you can see the inflows kind of helping that, right? So you see where the institutions are putting their money. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, HBAR, H and Cardano. I mean, when you look at Cardano's price, I mean, tell me that there's been a huge pullback. Chainlink, you know, I mean, yeah, you pulled back to $14, came right back up to 18, probably plus 20. A lot of institutional money in there, right? Stellar, huge amount of institutional inflows into Stellar. If you were to pull Stellar back over the past 36 or over the past year, right, you would see that there's a shit ton of institutional money in there kind of stabilizing the price. The same with XRP, the same with Bitcoin, the same with Ethereum, same with Solana. Sui's kind of catching ground a little bit, but not quite there yet. AVAX is another one. If you look at AVAX and the amount of institutional money that is in AVAX, you'll see that the price has kind of been pretty stable, right? You get to some of these projects that don't have a lot of institutional money in them, their price has fluctuated dramatically, and they've taken huge pullbacks, right? Chainlink as well. I mean, you see, I mean, not Chainlink, but Kronos as well. You see it drop down to right around 14 cents, you know, somewhere up in there. You'll see it run up to 19 cents, come back down. A lot of institutional money sitting in Kronos, which keeps its price at the floor. Like, but you take a project like Polkadot. Polkadot was a hot token, necessarily not so much anymore. Why not so much anymore? Because there's just not a lot of institutional money in there, and so their price really moves like a cryptocurrency price would have moved in the last bull run. Big swings up, big swings down, big swings up, big swings down. Not so much with these projects with big money in them. World Liberty Fi, when you look at it sitting at 15 cents right now, it fluctuates between 15 and 22 cents. Like, you can pretty much call that, right? Because why? Because there's huge amounts of institutional money holding the floor. So when I say to you guys, like, I think that the projects that have the most successful ETFs, the most successful uh institutional money in them. Ondo's the same way. You don't see big swings in Ondo. Obviously, BlackRock's there. It's up to 73 cents right now. Look at it, went as low as 69, came right back up to 75, back down to 73, probably go back up to 75. So leverage trading up until up until the up until the meeting. I'm not leverage trading. I'm not leverage trading anything until after FOMC. Uh, you know, but when you look at Ondo, it's the same thing, right? So you look at these projects that have big institutional money in them, and they're stable. So basically, follow the money, right? Follow the money, and you're gonna be okay, right? But when you come over here and let me find where they changed the layout of this. Assets more. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I wanted. You see these big Chinese memes taking off right now. It's got to be a new meta. Got to be a new meta, man. Right here's what I wanted. So when you come over here and you look at some of these top meme coins, right? And I'm gonna throw Pepe in here as well. I'm gonna throw Pepe in here as well. Tim Ski, what's up, man? What's up, my brother? What's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning, my brother. Got my store. Okay, you got it back. Nice. What's up? What's up, Tim Skate? My man's in the building. So when you look at these meme coins, right? They're getting absolutely obliterated over here, right? On this market, even on an up market, right? They're getting absolutely just freaking torched. You look at Dogecoin, it's down 2% today. On a 7-day, it's up 2.4%. That's really not anything, right? When you look at it. But you look at the 7-day for a SHIB, it's down 0.2%. You look at the 7-day for Pepe, down 1.9%. But if you were to pull this back to a 30-day, these guys would be getting even more obliterated, right? It would be terrible. Pepe almost 2% down on a 7-day. And you look at the meme, right? It's not doing well, right? So these things are just absolutely just getting torched. These meme coins, like when you look at Pepe, it's sitting at 507, right? And I like Pudgy Penguin. I think it's going to make a big, huge run here, right? But you look at it, it's sitting at 2 cents one. This thing was up to almost 4 cents, right? So you look at these things, they're just getting crushed. They're just getting crushed, absolutely crushed. I don't know what type of run meme coins are going to have this bull run. And as we go into the fourth quarter and I look at this price action on the meme coins, I'm starting to get less and less convinced that we're actually going to have a big meme coin run. I don't see where the money's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I just don't see it. You know, this money that's coming into this market is all institutional based money, and I just don't see where these meme coins are going to have this big, huge push. And people will say, well, you're going to rotate from Bitcoin to Ethereum to altcoins to meme coins. Not necessarily. That used to be how the bull run went, right? That used to be. This bull run may be different. And you may see us go from Bitcoin to Ethereum to the altcoins that the institutions are investing in, making a big, huge run. And meme coins may have a very short bull run because there's only a limited number of uh, there's only a limited number of retail investors here, and retail investors don't have a lot of money to be putting in this market. And food stamps are about to run out November 1st, so it's about to get worse. So I don't know. We'll see. I know you've been on that project SHLF for a minute. But there's no meme coin chart that's gonna inspire me at this point, right? I can tell you, like, there's charts out there that I look at that I'm like, oh, that one's running for now. You know what I mean? For now. And you should make your money in it now. And I'm telling everybody that I talk to, I'm telling everybody, don't hold on for long term on your meme coins. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt. KDA. And if you 2x a meme coin, make sure you're taking at least your initials out of there. Let's take a look at KDA on the 4-hour over here. Got us this on the 4-hour. This is the project, right? KDA. I believe so. KDA. What do we got going on over here at KDA? Looks like it's overextended right now, overbought. Looks like it's on its way down, sitting at 4 cents, 4.6. Looks like it had a nice big run up over here. We are on a 4-hour. Yep, on a 4-hour. Looks like it had a consolidation period right up through here and then dropped off the cliff, right? And then it looks like it's way oversold right now on the 4-hour and getting ready to make this crossover and getting ready. I would set a short up on this. If I was getting in this right now, Scottish, I'd be looking to short this right now. This definitely looks like a good short position. Just because it's so overbought right now. Not a meme. Everybody's a meme, Timsky, until you actually come out with utility. Everybody will tell you they're not a meme coin, but until you actually launch utility and utilities being used inside of the space, you're a meme coin. What impact will I don't know, Ken. I think that meme coins are gonna fall under a lot of scrutiny too, right now. Uh, I think that when you look at regulation coming out, I think that they're gonna get a little bit under scrutiny, and I think that there's just not retail money in the market to move them. So I think that's literally the biggest impact that meme coins are going to have is just that there's just not retail money there to move them. But yeah, you're a meme coin until you drop utility and your utility's used. If you drop utility and your utility's not used, you're still a meme coin. Because what value do you bring to the space? People are just buying and selling your token. You bring no value to the space. So yeah, Scottish, I'd short this right now. Like I would set up for a short play here. This thing's extremely overbought on a 4-hour. Actually, you just got the short signal right there. You just got the signal and just came in. Actually, as we were talking, to short it right there. So when we look at BNB, where's BNB at on the charts right now? BNB, I think, is going to make an absolute monster run this bull market. I think BNB is a sleeper. BNB is the underdog. Type 3. All right, I'll do more research on that, Ken. But I don't know. Meme coins are all about retail investors, though. You know, and without retail investors, your meme coins aren't going anywhere. Institutions are not investing into memes, regardless of what anybody will tell you. Institutional investors are not investing into meme coins. I don't care what anybody says. You know, somebody will say, "Oh yeah." Somebody will say, "Oh yeah, you know, we're getting an ETF for Dogecoin." Now that doesn't mean shit. Off topic. Sorry. No, you're good. You're good, Ken. You're always good, brother. But you know that it doesn't mean anything. A Dogecoin ETF isn't going to do anything. It's not. It's you just seen an H bar. You just seen an H bar ETF, and you just seen a you've seen an H bar ETF, and you've seen a Litecoin ETF literally fall flat on their face. What would make you think anybody would go crazy over a Dogecoin ETF or anything else, right? Any other meme coin ETF? Just not going to happen. Like I said, we got Z back here. Definitely on a 4 hour in a short position. But I'm telling you guys right now, I wouldn't short Z back here. I know all indications say short position. Even the delta value says short position, but I wouldn't short Z back here. Dash kind of on the same lines as ZBEC. Does kind of the same thing. Definitely, a lot of these positions are calling for short positions right now. So definitely got the short signal here. Volume says short it. If I was going to short either Dash or ZBEC, I would short Dash. They're basically doing the same thing, but I just think ZBEC's got so much hype around it. I think they'll come in and pump it up. IMX sitting at 53 cents right now. Again, it's coming down from that short position right there. So we'll see. We'll see what that one does after the FOMC meeting. We got Aerodrome absolutely on a tear sitting at 97 cents. It says the short position was here, but it got canceled out. Stop loss got canceled there, and it started to move. I think you'll see the volume start to come up. It's sitting at a positive 119 right now. I think you'll continue to see the Aerodrome come up. I think Aerodrome's going to make a run up over $1 here. Pudgy Penguin, you know, I like that, sitting in a short position. Definitely called for a short right here, right around 221, right about where we are right now. But if you look at this thing, it's just been trading sideways in this channel right here. So short position, but not a huge short position. BTC, Bitcoin, definitely is calling for a short position here on Bitcoin. Called out that short position right around 114, 114.1. Called that out. Volume is coming down to the negative side on Bitcoin right now, sitting at a negative 10. Bitcoin could be primed for a nice little short position right there. Make some money. Ondo, I wouldn't leverage trade Ondo. There's just not enough. There's not enough price movement in there. The stability is too stable. It doesn't really move a whole lot. AVAX sitting at 1973 right now. Short position. It's overbought right now. Calling for a short. Volume's definitely into the negative. So we'll see how that one works out. Pepe, again, this thing has just been trading sideways right here for so long. Doesn't necessarily make sense to short or long Pepe at this point. The price is so stable right here at 5070. Between 5070 and 5069. Not a lot of movement. This thing's just consolidating like crazy. I think it's consolidating and ready for a move up, to tell you the truth. But how big is that move up going to be? SPX 6900. Oh boy, what a ride we've been on with this bad boy here. I shorted this thing from 114 down to 101. Got out of that last night. And we still calling for a short position here. I don't think it's going to go much lower than 101 unless we get some terrible news. I don't think it goes lower than 101 on SPX 6900. So definitely got out of my short position there, but we will see if these indicators turn around at all. XRP right now, again, holding on here to the 160 level. Volume looks good over there. Calling for another. Everything's calling for a short position today, guys. You know, so if you hear me on repeat, it's just because everything's calling for a short position today. So XRP is extremely overbought right here, coming back down. Volume to the negative. It's going down a little bit. This thing was up at 90, sitting at 72 right now. So you know, XRP is definitely in a good short position. Chainlink calling for another short position at 1815. Volume at a -6, so it could continually push down here as the morning goes on. So we'll see. We shall see. Solana, I had a short position on Solana. I closed yesterday at 194. 194. So we did pretty well there. -46 on the volume, calling for a short position, sitting at 198. So we will see. We will see where Solana goes. Solana does have some downward pressure in it before it moves back up, but I think Solana is going to do all of $400 in this market when this thing takes off. I think it's going to do all of $400. No different news reported. All right. But where are we at here? Aster. I we trade a lot of Aster here. Definitely coming below this zero line right here. So look, I'm actually looking for a buy signal to come in on Aster at some point today. Sitting at 108 on the 4 hour. It's dropping. We'll wait for this thing to get to this -5, -1 line. Wait for that buy signal to come in. Take a long on Aster. I think that one's coming in. I think a long on Jasmine is definitely coming in, sitting at that -5 line, getting ready to go down here to this -1 line. Volume is still at just at 2. So getting ready. It's either turning around or going to drop down here to the negatives, but expect a buy signal coming on here on Jasmine at some point. So we may take a long on Jasmine after the FOMC meeting. So that's that. That's that. Let me share this with you guys. So here's what we're working on, y'all. We are working on our Telegram group over here. You know, I keep telling you guys we're working on it. What we have going on right here is this is your intro to leverage trading right here. It's got links to the platforms I use. It's going to show you the indicators that I use. It's going to show you how I use them, what my strategy is. And then what do we have here? We have the cryptocurrency buy and sell. My strategies for buying and selling cryptocurrency. And you know, when I buy in, when I take profits, what indicators I use for that, and how I do that. It's here's my weekly, what we're going to call the weekly watch list. And right now these are the projects that I'm leverage trading right now. So this is the weekly list that we're on right now. You're going to get 4-hour signals in here. As you guys can see, we're on our 4-hour. I've been putting the buys, the longs and shorts, the buys and sells as they come up on the chart in there. You're going to get the hourly alerts as well, the buys and sells on the hourly. So I'm just kind of testing some of this out for you guys. So I just kind of been posting that in there. We're going to get new calls in here is where we're going to put some new projects that we're looking at, and we're just kind of hanging out. We're looking at some new projects like the Pablo Crow launch and things like that. We'll put all in here. We got a general chat right here where you guys can post all of your wins and your losses. And I'll be adding a couple more channels to this here to just kind of go over things. So we're almost there. We're getting there. We're almost there. Almost ready to release it. Almost ready for it to come out. So almost there, almost ready to release it, almost ready for it to come out. So I am working on right now. What's the TG handle? I'll tell you guys in a minute, Joe. That's a private TG right there. It's obviously, like I tell you guys all the time, I'm not looking for paid subscriptions on YouTube or on TikTok or on X, even though I could. I have them disabled because I'd rather bring you guys value. I'd rather bring you guys value instead of you guys just having pay for a subscription where YouTube and TikTok and X takes 30 to 40% of your money. I would rather have you just have some value. So I'm working on that, and I'll make it very affordable for everybody. I am working on an advanced leverage trading course over there as well, where we'll get into a lot more detail about leverage trading, a lot more chart analytics, a lot more of how to of what I really use to leverage trade when you really get down dirty into it. We'll be looking at some of that as well. So I am looking at that. Just to let you guys know, I know I promised to you guys. I am working on it. It's almost ready to go. I have some stuff. I have some stuff over there that that I want to add to it. Yeah, Ken. It's kind of like a private. It's going to be a private Telegram. It's going to be a paid private Telegram. It's going to be super cheap, but definitely going to be one of them ones where I want to bring you guys value. I want to bring you guys something that you guys can take away, and hopefully the membership will be so cheap that off of one trade you'll be able to make your money back. Everyone have a good day. You too, Ken. You too, Junior. We're up out of here. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that to you guys before we got up out of here for the day, man. But I really appreciate all you guys. Really appreciate the love over there on TikTok. Really appreciate the love on YouTube, on X, everywhere. Let's go ahead. Let's get this thing out there. And I appreciate all you guys. And we will do this again on I say on Monday, but I'll probably stream this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. So much like I did this past weekend, I'll probably stream again this weekend. Just to check out the markets, especially after the FOMC meeting. Make sure everybody's still okay. Make sure everybody's still hanging in there. But it's Wednesday. No, it's Wednesday. It's not Friday. It's Wednesday. So yeah, we'll stream again on Friday. Man, I don't even know what day it is anymore. But yeah, it's Wednesday. So we'll stream again on Friday. We'll do this again, and we'll be back at it. So Timsky, peace. Junior, peace. Selmo, peace. Everybody, peace. Ken, my man, do your thing, man, out there. Finish the day out. Everybody over there on TikTok, enjoy your day, man. Smash that like screen on your way out. Just keep tapping it for me like 100 times before you get up out of there. Let's get them likes up, and share this thing out. And I will see you guys on Friday. We up out of here. Bye.